Hi everyone, this is Richard the Legend Board Game Fanatic again, and we're going to do a new game, another game called Eldritch. I've done two videos of Eldritch before. I haven't done this one specifically for Azathoth, the monster we're going to be trying to take care of. So I decided to do another video of it. This is one of my favorite Arkham horror games because there's a variety of the story and changes depending on how the cards are, and the Mythos deck always changes because it's got a lot of variety, and you keep randomly shuffling all the cards and verifying and then putting cards together. So it's always going to be different. So that's what I like about this game. Hopefully we can defeat this one. You know about these type games, Arkham horror games. They're always meant to defeat us, but we're going to try to do this one. I had to go and play the game once, just get the gist of the rules again, because I haven't played for a while. But it's flowing right now, so I think it's going to be really nice and streamlined. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed I got the Puerto Rico 1897 online with the changes with the production that I messed up on the first video. I've seen a lot of people are interested in that game already. I only had that one since this weekend. I only have 32 people watched it already, and that's pretty awesome. I appreciate all you guys supporting the channel, and thank you very much. And thank you for I think it's at Death Navy. I don't know who that why you click take that name, but thank you so much for bringing that up about the production. It does make it a lot harder, but at the same time, there's more strategy involved when you have to do that and figure out what you have to do. And I appreciate anyone who brings any of those comments in so I can make sure I'm doing it correctly for the people that are watching the game. Alright, so let's get to it. I'm going to bring the camera towards the board and we're going to get started. I'm really excited about this one. I love this game, and hopefully you can beat this one. When I did it on alone off camera, I had a lot of gates, and I need to try to take care of them this time because the gates will kill our doom, take our doom out quickly. So we need to try to determine what's better, taking gates out, getting clues, and so forth. So we'll see what the first mystery is going to be. We need to get conquer 3 mysteries, and I'm hoping we can do it and stay alive. So we'll go into the character and all that stuff, what I have, who I'm going to be having, and just go through the setup really quick, show you how the setup is done, and who has not seen them. I will post the other 2 videos on there if you want to watch them on the description, just for information if you guys decide you want to watch those too. So thank you again for watching this video. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and have a great day, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Okay, let's get started. So first thing, let's go through my character. I have Lily Chen. She's got 5 sanity and 5 health. I'm sorry, 6. Oh, I should have 6 health here. What am I doing? 6 and 6. Oh, not 3. Sorry. 6 and 6. Her action that she has is she can spend any number of health or sanity, then recover an equal number of health and sanity. So if she takes, let's say, 3 health off, she can put 3 sanity in there in case she wants to improve the sanity instead. The other one is when you improve a skill, you may immediately improve the skill again. So that means I can make a skill +2 instead of +1. That's pretty awesome. Last game I played by myself, I didn't get to do that. Hopefully this time I can, because I do have a low lore, it's 2, influence is low, it's 2, and observation is 2. My highest characteristic is strength is 4, and will is 3. I do have a lucky rabbit's foot, so I could roll 1 test per round with 1 extra die, and hopefully pass it. and I gain 1 mind during combat encounters, so that would be a 4 during combat instead of 3. Pretty good. So that is where I got that. I started Shanghai, and we got one of our tokens, our specific things that we explore here on Amazon. We have that set up, ready to go. We do have to spawn a clue. So I got my clues in this bag, so I need to randomly take one. And this clue is going to be on Arkham. So we're going to place that there. What else we got? We do need to spawn a spawn gate, so I already shuffled them. And it's going to be on London. So that's that one. So we got to take care of that too. And a monster surge, that's later on. But I do need to draw a monster for that gate. So randomly I'll take one out. And we got a, what's that? Azathoth. It looks like kind of like a wormy type creature. And that's that. So that goes in that space. So London has a monster in there right now. So we start at threat of 15. We don't want to get down to 0. Alright, and our premise is for a monster right now is if we ever get back to the green space on our Omen track, we remove our doom by 1 for each Eldritch token on that space. So right now, anytime we're on that space, we would probably do at least 2, depending on how many gates we have for that green one. Right now we have 0, so we only have to move 1. Thank God. Our objective is to get 3 of our mysteries done, and as soon as we do that, we win the game. Now there's ways of losing the game. First thing is, if we get to 0, we will flip over the card and we'll see what happens with the monster. Depends on which monster we're doing. I'm not going to tell you what the result is for this one specifically because it's a surprise for you guys. But we flip it over, we read it, and see if we continue on or it's going to be a harder condition, something like that. That's one way of losing if we don't accomplish that mission. If we go to 0. Sometimes going to 0 will automatically lose the game. So depend on that. If we get through all our Mythos deck, this deck here, that's our time deck, we lose the game. And if the investigator dies, we lose the game. So I only have 1 investigator. So luckily, being the number 1 player, I have a reference. It's not as hard as going and doing 3 or 4 players. It's harder, much harder. But you do get extra turns. Okay. So that's pretty much the premise, end the game, and the object of the game. So now we need to start our action phase. That's going to be me. So I get to decide what I want to do. Right now, the clue is at Arkham, right here. Oh, we need to figure out what our mystery is. Forgot about that. So our first one is the Seed of the Demon Sultan. A strange green comet has fallen from the sky. Even after the impact, the meteorite continues to slowly burn itself deeper into the earth. When this card enters play, place the mystery token, that's a question mark token, on Dungusta. It says, as an encounter, an investigator on Dungusta may attempt to search for signs of the impact in the dead forest using observation. If he passes, he discovers a green meteorite. He may spend 2 clues to place 1 Eldritch token on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on the card equal to half the investigators, solve this mystery. So we need at least 1 Eldritch token. We got to round it up. So we need to get 2 clues first before we can do that. So we have one right now. So that's probably a good idea. We also have this gate and this monster here, so we may want to go and take care of that monster while and get that gate out of the way, because that will help us keep our doom in bay. So that's probably a good idea, because a Mythos phase comes up, may have to move our gate one, and we don't want to do that. So we close that gate, we're good. So let's see what I'm going to do here. Well, I'm in the city. What would be the fastest way there, though? Let's see, we've got a train. Yeah, that's going to take me 2 moves. 2 turns, so I'm not going to get it right away. So, what I can do, because I have some train things, I will get a train ticket. That'll be one of my actions. Okay? And that will help me move adjacent 2 spaces. Okay, so I'm going to move. I will move from Shanghai to this city, and then use my train ticket to move me to Istanbul. And that is basically my turn, because I took 2 actions. I got the train ticket and I moved. So those, yeah, travel and prepare. Those are my 2 actions. And you only get 2 actions per round. Alright, so now it is the encounter phase. Well, we're in Istanbul. It's a city card, so we're going to go do that. And that's going to be this card. So in Istanbul, it says, you see a horde apparition slowly ascending the stairs and have immediate impulse to run away. And that's going to be using will. And I have 3 on that, so I can roll 3. So I want to pass this. And I got a 6, so I'm good. Don't have to use my lucky rabbit's foot this time. If you pass, you discover that it wants only to take revenge on the murderous cultists for all the victims. Improve handshake. Awesome. So that's going to help me with one of my bad attributes, so handshaking. So I get to 2, so now I'm at 4. Because remember, one of my abilities is when I prove a skill, I get to prove it again, so I got 4 now. So that is good. So I get 4 dice for handshaking. And that's going to help me also with the assets, if I do that for my action. Alright, and that is it. So this goes on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to put face up because I may have to reshuffle these cards. Okay, so that's my encounter phase. So now we have the Mythos. And this is the bad part. So, first thing we do is we move our Omen track. And this stays here. That goes there. And we look and see how many gates we have of that specific one. The blue is here at London. So we have to move 1 thread. So we're at 14 now instead of 15. Okay. And that's our first thing. We do our reckoning, if we have any reckoning. So basically we look at the monsters first on the board. We do not have any reckoning symbols on them, so we're fine there. Then we go look at our monster card. He doesn't have any, so we're good there. Then we look and see if we have any Mythos cards that are open, and sometimes they will be. And there's none on there, so that's good. And we do not have any assets with any reckoning symbols, so we're good. So we don't get any of that. But we do get another gate. Oh, great. So this gate goes to Tokyo, and it's the exact same one as London. So now, next time that comes around, we will move to Doom. And that's not good, so we have to take one out. That's Tokyo. And as soon as we get a gate, we have to put in a monster there. And we got a maniac there with them. Alright. So that's that. Alright. Then the next thing we got is the events part of it. So the wind suddenly picks up, causing a shiver despite the clear blue sky. Looking to the horizon, you see steely gray clouds approaching the storm. Event. Each investigator discards clues equal to the number of rumor mythos cards in play. We don't have any. And I do not have any clues. So if there are no rumor mythos cards in play, draw and resolve one rumor mythos card from the game box. Oh boy. So that's not good. So now I'm going to have to grab me a rumor mythos card. So I'm going to shut the video and we'll grab one and come right back. Alright, so let's see what we get. Nope, not a rumor. Nope, not a rumor. Not a rumor, not a rumor. Not a rumor. Nope, come on. There should be something. So let me shovel these. Maybe because I'm going to shuffle all these. It doesn't matter which color we use. This has to be a rumor card. Alright, so let's see what we got. Nope. 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 Where are all the rumor cards? Event. Okay, here we go. Alright, so put these to the side for now. Alright. So a dozen unpleasant looking managers a dozen unpleasant looking strangers have settled into Panama with a large collection of astronomical reference books. There is something unique about this place and time, and that allows them to rip apart fabric of reality. Ongoing rumor. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 7 attempts to find these strangers based on observation stars. Alright, so we're going to do on Space 7. So where's Space 7? Oh, right here. Okay, so we're going to go right here. If he passes, he convinces La PC. Okay, so we're going to do that. But the problem is now we have this ongoing rumor. It has a reckoning. So this will advance the omen by 1. That's not good for us. So we need to take care of that as soon as we can. So we've got this space here. We got lots to take care of, but alright. And then this is done. So we put it on the start pile. So that's our first Mythos card. Alright, so now we're back to me. So I am in the city. So I am going to first of all grab me another train ticket and I will spend it to go on this train and then move here to London. As soon as I do that, now we have to do a combat on this guy. And I want to make sure we do it right, because I haven't done combat the last time. So resolving combat. So we flip him up. And he's got a, oh my god. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is a will test. And it's -1 of my will. So I get 2 dice. But I gain 1 more dice because I have a protective amulet during combat. So hopefully I get a 4-5. I mean 5-6 on one of these dice. And I did. I got a 5. Alright, so I passed that. Alright, then we do the strength test. Okay, so I'm going to do strength test -2, it looks like. So I get 2 dice. Alright, and I need to get a 5 or 6. And I did. Alright, and Zal's chest. If the monster's damage is greater than the number of successes rolled, the investigator loses health equal to the difference. Okay, so he gets at least 1. So he needs 3 more. Oh, I'm sorry. This guy's not here. I made a mistake. Sorry about that. So when this monster spawned, when I spawned him, I should have moved him here. So that I don't have to worry about him. Thank God. Alright. Yeah, 1 mistake I made, but I corrected it. Alright, so all I have to do is do the gate. So we're going to do that. Alright. So the future. You stand in Times Square, New York, but not as you know it. The streets are empty and the buildings have crumbled to dust. It appears that you failed to save the world and you try desperately not to fall into despair. So I have -1 on my will, so I get 2 dice. And hopefully I pass. And I did not pass. So I am going to use my Lucky Rabbit suit, and I'm going to roll 1 dice and hopefully get a 5 or 6. And I did not. Ugh, not good. So as you kneel, sobbing on the cracked pavement, a shadow of a man falls over you. You caused this, the man says calmly. This gold headdress looks somehow familiar. So my lore is 2. So I have to roll a 5 or 6. And I pass. Oh, thank God. And luckily I passed it. I can say that. Because I would have lost 6 sanity. And I would have been done. So, wow. That is... So... means I didn't accomplish it, didn't close it. So I have to go and do it again next turn. Alright, so after that I did my counter, that's the counter right there. And so we do another missiles card. And alright, so first thing we do is we move the omen. So we move into here, and we do not have any red gates out, so we don't move our Doom track, thank God. But we have Reckoning. So next thing we do is we look at any of our monsters with a Reckoning symbol, and they do not have any Reckoning symbol, so we're good. The next thing we do is we look at our monster, who already said it doesn't have any, so we're good there. But Mythos card does. And it says advance the omen by 1. So we're going to move this omen track to here. And we do have 2 gates that have that symbol. So we're going to have to move 2 spots. Not good. Alright, and then we look at our cards, and we do not have any that have any reckoning symbols, so we're good there. Alright, So that's the end of that. Then another gate comes out. And this one goes to Istanbul. So that is green. That is not good. On our next one, that will give us 2 advancements of our Doom track. We don't want to do that. Okay. So we want to get rid of that one too. So I may go and do that next turn because that's essential. Alright. So after that, we do our event. So it says here, you open the door of your hotel to find several stone-faced policemen. There's been a lot of unexplained deaths, and nothing tracks suspicion like being a stranger. Arrest made in the murder case. Event. Each investigator on a city space, alright, I'm on the city space, with a weapon possession test handshake. Do not have a weapon. Alright, so I'm good. Thank God. I have no weapons. So, that is the end of that. Thank God. Alright. So, that is the end of Mythos. So now we're going to go on to our next round. So I can flip over my Lucky Rabbit's foot. And I am going to first, because I'm in the city, I'm going to grab me a train ticket like I did last time. And I'm going to move 1 and then take my train ticket and discard it. And I'm going to Istanbul and I'm going to do this gate. So let's see what happens. Through the slits in a closet door, you see yourself as a small child sitting up in bed. Who's there? Asks a frightening voice. You try to calmly persuade your younger self that you're a friend. And then you do a handshake -1, so I get 3 dice. Alright, because I have 4, thank God. And hopefully get a 5 or 6. And I did, so I passed. Awesome. So, the child calms down but eyes you suspiciously. Listen carefully to what I say. You tell yourself, it might save your life. You become delayed to gain 2 clues. Whether you become delayed or not, close the gate. I am going to become delayed. And I am going to close that gate, thank God. Alright. And I'm going to get 2 clues. The reason I'm going to get 2 clues is because I have that. I need 2 clues to do that first mystery. So that's awesome. So that is done. And that one was accomplished very well. Alright. So that is my turn. So now we have to do a mythos. I hate the mythos, but we have to do them. Alright. So we're spotting first of all, a clue. And this is going to Istanbul. Oh, wow, that's perfect. Then we do a rumor. And this goes to space 16. Space 16, 16, 16, 16. Where's 16 at? Oh, right there. So it goes there. Alright. And we get 4 Eldritch tokens. And then we read our thing. So, some dark magic has taken hold in you. Friends have started ignoring you as if you weren't even in the room. It's getting worse, and you fear that soon you will be invisible to every other person on Earth. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 16 may attempt to research similar occurrences from the past. Okay. And it's got a reckoning, so it's not accomplished. Search your asset deck, discard pile, and reserve for all assets have value equal to greater than the number of Eldritch tokens on the card, and return them to the game box. Then discard one Eldritch token from the card. If there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, solve this rumor. Okay. So it's not that bad. Alright, so we're going to have 4 total. I see what. So it's just taking items off that we can't use. Okay. Well, so far I don't have any discard on the discard pile, so it's not going to really affect me. Alright, so that one I'm not so worried about. But I am worried about the one over here. Okay. And that is it for Mythos. So now I could stay there and solve that clue. Because I can't move. Oh no, you know what? Observation, what do I have? 2? Yeah, I could take it out of the way. You know what? That's what I'll do. So I will go here, get up, and I get one more action. So I will move to 16 because it's very close. It's right next to that. And I will take this one, and I need to do a observation check. So that will be 2 dice, and I got 2 ones. That's awesome. So I will use my lucky rabbit's foot and hopefully get 5 or 6. And I did not. Not good. Let's see if it has a fail here. If he passes, he learns about the Russian hotel and children go missing. He may. Oh. So he needs clues. He may spend clues equal to half the. So 1. I need 1. Okay. So, yeah. I didn't do really much anything there. Okay, so then we do a Mythos card. Alright, so we move this. Oh, that's not good. So we're moving it here. So that is going to give me oh, there's only 1. I solved that gate. That's good. Alright, so it's only 1, so 11. Cool. Alright, and then we do a monster. And that, let me double check that real quick because solve a monster surge on each space containing a gate that corresponds to the current element. So green. We don't have any. So we don't have any. We don't have to do it. Cool. And then we spawn a clue. So we get another clue, and this clue goes on 7. 7, 7, 7. There's 7. Where are you, 7? 8, 6. Oh, 7 right here. So, oh, that's perfect. We got 2 things we can do there. Awesome. Okay. And okay, done to that. Then we do this. So according to the police department, several individuals entered the warehouse in the middle of the night. They performed some sort of ritual which culminated in their death. What you know that the police don't is that afterwards something inhuman left the warehouse. Calling the elder things. Spawn 1 monster on each space that contains a cultist monster. Oh, is the cultist monster. And this, no, we don't have any. So we're good. Oh, that's done. All right. So now we're gonna go move here. Let me get this back. Let's see, what else do I want to do? I think I'm gonna try to do a. Oh, it's not a city. Can't do that. I was hoping. I don't have rest. Yeah, I got enough. Trade. I'm not doing that. I guess I can prepare. That's about the only I can really do. So I can prepare. I will get a train ticket. Yeah. So I can go get the other. Maybe take care of that. Other monster. All right. And then I will take care of that. So we're gonna do the city card. So, you have to do an observation. So that's 2 dice. Hopefully I get a 5 or 6. If I don't, I can always get one more chance. But give me a 5 or 6, please. And I got a 5. Awesome. All right. So I spend 2 clues to get an Eldritch token. All right, and that goes here. And hopefully, by the end of the missile phase, I get to solve that rumor. All right. So that's all right. And then this is gone. All right. Now we do a mythos. So, we got to move one more. So, on blue, we have 2. Not good. So 1, 2. All right, reckoning. Do we have any reckoning? Monsters. No, we do not. Okay. So we do on any of these cards. We do have 2. So we advance the omen by 1. And we do not have any reds, so we're good. All right. The next one says search for the search the asset deck that's discard pile and reserve for all assets with a value equal to the greater than the number of Eldritch tokens. Okay. So I have 4. Well, we don't have any in discard, so we're gonna have to take them off the asset deck. So we got 1, so 4. Here we go. So we're losing the ally. So that's gone. So we take one of these off. Alright. Alright, that's that. And then we get another gate. Great. Fantastic. So San Francisco, green. And then we get a monster. And Margot. And he's got a reckoning symbol, so let's see what happens there. Okay, and then that is it for that. Then we do our event. So you can't sleep and you can't stop shaking compulsively. You're opening up your suitcase and count everything, gripping everything you own so tightly your hands bleed. Burn them greed. Each investigator may discard any number of item possessions. Item. I got 1. Alright, this is a health for each one. Okay, I'm not gonna do this, so I'll lose 1 health. I can rest later. And that is it. Okay. Alright. Now that's the end of the mythos phase. So now we're back to the next round. Alright, before we go on to my turn, we just accomplished this one. Well, this one's done. So we got 1 around the streets done. We need 2 more. So our next one is omen of devastation. The Nemesis moon appears in the night sky, visible to all the heralding and intimate down. When the investigator closes the gate that corresponds to the current omen. Alright, so we don't have any. Okay, so we have to wait till we get a gate that corresponds to whichever one we have. And then I have to close it. And there's going to be some timing involved in that. Wow. So we need to get a clue anyway. So we got time. So that makes my decision a little different. So I'm probably going to go to Istanbulfos then. So I'll take my train ticket. Alright, and I'm going to go to Istanbul. Alright, and it's a city. So I am going to rest, and I'm going to take 1 health back. So now I'm back to just my starting levels. Good. And then we're going to do a research event, and hopefully we pass it. So we're going to do this one. And we're in a city. So, you attend a reading by Edward Bickman Derby from the book Azathoth and Other Horrors, and ask him about the locals. And that's awesome because I have a handshake of 4. So I get 4 dice. Got a better chance of getting the 5. Alright, let's see. So, and I got 6. I got 2 and a 5, so we passed. Alright, so it says, if you pass, gain this clue. Awesome. We got the clue we need. Alright. And then this goes bye-bye. That's it, right? Yep. So we can put this on the bottom of the deck. Alright. And that was the encounter phase. And then we do our mythos. So we move it over here. Then we do reckonings. So we got 2. We got 1 reckoning on monsters. So let's check that out. My go's got 1. Discard the nearest clue and move the monster to that space. Okay, the nearest clue is right there, so that's going to get discarded, and that he moves to that space. Okay, boom. All right, and that's the monsters. We have Mythos cards to do, so we advance our doom 1 more, and oh wait. Before I do anything, oh that sucks. So we're gonna move 2, and then we advance our doom 1 more, and then we move 2 more. We're at 5. Not good. All right. And then the next one, we have to search our deck. We have 3. So that's 2 and 4. A barrel shotgun, double barrel shotgun, and a King James Bible. Gone. Alright, we take 1 off. Alright. Alright, that's that. And then we don't have any assets to do anything, so we're done. Alright, then we got, jeez, another. Now we have Arkham. Oh, this is going to be Arkham. Of course, and it's right there. So then you take another monster, color out of space. Alright, this monster spawned, move it to Dunksta. It goes there. Okay. Done. Then we do our event. Once inside the lodge, your host invites you to follow him upstairs. Several members staring in astonishment. Outsiders are rarely granted such access at the top of the stairs. You are reared into a library filled with rare and exotic tomes. Now, he says, how can we help you? Silver's Twilight Aid. Each investigator may do the following. Gain 1 clue, gain 1 asset, or gain 1 spell. So I need... Yeah, I need to get this guy out of here. This rumor. That's space 7. That's way over there. Gotta get extra clue there. And then this one. It's not that big of a deal though. I need to take care of some of these. I need to take care of a gate. So ooh, that would be nice. I think I'm going to take this 45 automatic, and so that gives me, put another one on here. Okay, I'm done. So now I have a +3 strength, so on combat, so I have 7. So I can roll 7 dice total. Wow, that's good. Alright, so now it's my turn. Which way do I want to go? What's that? What I have to do here? I need a green. That's way over there. He's gonna move there. Next turn, he's gonna move. So, man. What do I do? So next turn. So, let me do this. I am going to do a train ticket. And then I'm going to move on to use the train ticket. Move here and go here to London. And I'm going to conquer that gate. So, okay. City of the Great Race. You are horrified to realize that the body you are inhabiting in this world is not your own. The shock of seeing yourself in an alien conical shell threatens to shatter your mind. So I have to roll a three dice. So I need to pass this. I need a 4, 5, and 6. I didn't get it. So I get to roll 1 dice. Give me a 5 or 6. No! Alright. The horrible truth shakes the foundations of your mind. You try to banish any knowledge of arcane from your thoughts, but you lose your grip on reality. Gain a hallucination condition unless you spend 1 clue. Ah, man. You know what? I am gonna just take the hallucination because I need that clue. So, alright. Hopefully I can just get this discarded. Alright. Alright, done it. That sucks. I was hoping to close that. Alright. So, it's a Mythos again. Alright, thank God, no omen. So we're going to spawn a clue. So 11. 11. Right there. And then we get 3 Eldritch tokens. Alright. Your contact in the capital is hesitant to speak about those called the Watches. He says they work for a number of different governments, but answer to some other authority. Lost knowledge. When this card enters play, spawn the TikTok Man epic monster on page 21. Space 21. Okay, so TikTok Man. There we go. On space 21. Okay. When it is defeated, solve this rumor. When there are no other tokens on this card, each investigator discards all of his clues and discard all clues on the game board. Then solve this rumor. Oh wow. So we got this, and we got a total of 3. So we got 3 turns. Well, more than 3 turns, depending on reckoning. Okay. So, alright. That's it. So it's my turn. A green. I still can have a chance here. Jeez, I can't move. Oh, I'm gonna attack this guy. I can kill this. Hopefully get him. So I am going to move here, and I'm going to attack this guy. He's got 3. Got a chance. Alright, so first one is I do my will, so I get 3 dice, and I get 4 dice total because of a combat encounter. Alright, and if I pass, then I only have to get 1 sanity. So I passed, got 1, so that's fine. Alright, then I get -2 on my strength, but I get 7, so I got 5 dice. So I got 4 right here. Hopefully I can... Okay, so I got 1. And then I get 1 more. And then we roll. And I didn't get it. So I got 1 out of 3, so I get 2 damage. He gets 1 damage. Okay, so he's got 1. So I need to get, again, next turn. I can't do anything. So that okay, can't counter anything because he's in the space. So that's the end of that. So now I have to do a Mythos. So we're moving this 1 spot, and we've got 2. Oh my god. So we're at 3 now. This is not good. Okay, we get a monster. So we're gonna grab a monster for both gates. So a buyer key, I think pronunciate, and a cultist. Goes to Tokyo. Alright. Then I spawn a clue. And this goes to Antarctica. And it goes there. Alright. Then we got the event. You can feel the decay that cling to you. You sickening putrefaction is everywhere. And you fear the toll it's taking on your friends lying in the hospital beds. Discard all possessions on defeated investigators sheets and return all defeated investigating tokens and sheets to the game box. Then the lead investigator gains a curse condition. Great! Awesome! So I get a curse condition. Not what I want. So cursed. Alright. So now okay. Okay. Shoot. Alright, that's not cool. So now I only have 6s I can use for any things because I'm a curse condition. Oh, and the last one, no, the last one didn't have everything. Okay. Alright. So I didn't do that. Alright, so we're gonna do our next round. Alright, what do I want to do? See, I'm okay. I'm moving. I had to get that guy. So yep, I gotta go here. And I will have to attack this guy first. He's only got 2. So I get 3 dice for my 4 dice. Right? I need 6s. Come on, man. You can do this. And I got 1 6. So I don't get insanity. Okay? Alright. Alright, now I get 7 dice. Okay, so yeah, 7 dice. Hopefully I can get some 6s. Come on, I need 2 6s, at least. I got 1. Now I got 3 more left. Give me 1 more 6, just 1 more 6. Yes. Alright, so he's gone. If you defeat this monster during a combat counter, you may lose 1 sanity and move 3 spaces instead of resolving another counter. No, I'm not going to do that, but this guy is gone. Alright, perfect. That's what I want to do. So now I can do that one, and that's what I want to do here. And I will do the second mystery here. So, alright, Yogo. The Migo refused to go near the city of the Green Pyramids. You summon your courage and explore the abandoned area. Mind. Again, so... so... I get 3 dice. My lucky got my lucky trap. I just need to get 1 6. Come on, give me a 6. If I have to roll 1 dice, I will. Didn't get anything. So then I roll 1 dice for my lucky rabbit's foot. And I got a 5. You run from the pyramids as fast as you can until the Migo return. You need to rely on your own means of survival. So I get 4 dice. I need a 6. Give me 1 6. Yes! Got 2 6s. Alright. So that I didn't accomplish it, but I didn't get hurt. So that's good. Alright. Alright, so I attacked. I could have, well, attacked the thing. I could have rested. Yeah, well, I had extra turn. So let me do that. So I'm gonna rest so I get one my strength back. I got 6. Okay. And if I rested, I can roll a dice. And if I get a 5 or 6, this is not a skill check. And I did discard this card. So hallucination is gone. Thank God. Alright. So that's done. Alright. So we do another Mythos card. Oh God, no. What do we got? We got 1. That's not good. Alright. We're really getting close. We did that. Now we do reckonings. First one is discard the nearest clue and move this monster to that space. So right here. So he's gonna go move this and he's gonna be here. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. That helps me a little bit. So now I can go to that space if I need to. So this goes in here. Alright, now, do I have any more reckoning symbols? I do. I have this guy. Oh, this guy, hold on. Use the culture's information listed on the ancient sheet. This doesn't say where to move though, it's upon him. After reading the how and how to repeat them all. Repeat this monster. Okay. Using cultures. Okay. Alright, so I have to roll a mind set, so I get 3 dice. Where did my thing go? Where put it? Okay, 3. Okay. I can't roll again. So I get 1. Goes off. And then this guy is gone. So this guy goes back in here. Alright. So that's that. Do I have any other ones with any? No. Don't have any. So then it goes there and then it goes here. So, oh, no. I don't like this at all. So this goes 1. Alright, and then we got so we take this 2 now, right? So 3, this is gone. And that was dynamite. Great. Alright, and then we take 1 token off this and put it back. And then this gets discarded. Okay. Alright. And then we do a jeez. You kidding me? Another one? Shanghai. Okay, another card, another monster. Dark Young. Okay. Alright. Then we do the events. So, lightning cracks across the sky. You have a sinking dread that all the good you accomplish is about to be undone. Each monster recovers all health. Great. Then each investor immediately encounters each monster on his space in order of his choice. I don't have any. So that's good. Alright. Done. Alright. Okay, so now I want to move here. And what do I want to do here? I want to rest, so I get 1 strength and 1 this. Okay. Then I'm going to do the gate. Here, so. Alright. Yoga off again. You discover a waxing mask and artificial hands. Your mind reels as you realize that the old man you had spoken to earlier. Oh, hold on. Before I do anything, I forgot to do this card. So I need to roll 1 dice. If I get a 4, 5, 6, my curse is gone. Oh, no, didn't get it. Okay. So, that sucks. Alright. So, I was hoping. You discover a waxing mask and official hands. Your mind reels as you realize that the old man you had spoken to earlier was actually some terrible creature disguised as a human. Alright, so I get 3 dice. I need a 6. And this curse is killing me. So I need to pass. And I did not get it, so I have to roll 1 more dice. I'm going to do it. Give me a 6. And I do not. Great. So, what was the nature of the blasphemous horror behind the mask? You consult your notes, trying to find what might disguise itself this way. So I get 1 dice. Wow. Alright. And I got a 5. Doesn't help. If you fail, fear of the noble eats your thoughts. Lose 3 sanity. That hurts. Okay. And that goes away. It's killing me. And I'm only 1 away from... that's not good. So, I think the game is over in this next turn. We'll see. Hopefully there's no omen on this card. Well, there is an omen. So, that goes. So we have 1, 2, 2. So yeah. So we flip our card over. The world is devoured. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions tear the earth crust apart at a rate faster than devastation can be recorded or comprehended. As the planet's atmosphere grows increasingly toxic, insects of Shege return to their ships and teleport away, anxious to doom a different world. Eventually, when every living thing on the planet has been reduced to cinder, a new outer god emerges from the ruins and joins Azathoth's court at the center of all things. Investigators lose the game. That is it. We lost. Amazing. Well, everyone, that is Eldritch Horror. I like the game. I do. I love the game. I love all the story and all that. But it's difficult. Especially when you start getting a lot of gates out. I tried to get gates out. I got the curse. The curse killed me. I could only roll 6s. It put me in a bind. I got that 45. I wish I got that earlier for battling. Did take care of some monsters, but didn't do much because I got the curse and then I couldn't roll dice to really affect them. But I do like this game. I get addicted to this game because I want to keep trying to beat it. So I'm going to try to research and see what other expansions there are there for other monsters that we can conquer, and see how many more I have available on this one for our next play of Eldritch Horror. Because I don't want to play the same monster more than once to you guys. So, but if you like the game and you want me to keep playing it, it doesn't matter what monsters are out, I'll do it. But that is Eldritch Horror. I hope you enjoyed the game. I liked it. I enjoy playing this game all the time with my nephews. They like this game better than Arkham Horror board game. Arkham Horror board game, my God, that game is crazy. I like it that game too. It's different, but it's like a domino effect. After a while, it's just they start annihilating everybody. So this is the way it is. So our next game we're going to be doing is Madeira. So I will be filming that. It may take me a little while to finish that game. I am going to play it once by myself to get familiar with the worlds again, and then I will videotape it. So just like I did with this one, because that one has a lot of rules. It's got a 100-page rule book. It's crazy. But I like the concepts, I like the combat. It's different than any other game I have with combat. So we will take that on. And then I'll decide what games after that. But I will keep doing videos. I love doing the videos. Hope you enjoy them. And this on Sunday, it's Monday right now. So I got the day off for the holidays. But I go back to work next week. Next weekend, I won't be really filming because family's coming over and we're going to be, my grandson's coming over, so I'm going to be with him. So just be patient for the games. I will try to film some this week with Madeira if I can. But otherwise, hope you can enjoy the videos I have online. I will put the 2 other games on the description so you can watch those too. So you won't have to go and scroll trying to find them. It makes it more convenient to have them set up on the description so you have one place to click. So otherwise, any comments or suggestions for other games you guys want to do. I have another game that I haven't played on this channel yet that I will probably play after Madeira. So I will probably do that one sooner than later. We will be receiving some boxes. So I will be doing another unboxing, hopefully with 2 or 3 games. I'm really excited about these games that are coming. So we will be doing that. And looking forward to that. So take care, you guys. Have a great week. And hopefully I'll have Madeira out there soon. And like I say, just wait for the next video. I will have it out. Alright, and I will respond to any comments, suggestions you guys have about anything that you see on the channel. If there's a video that you see that there's some things I did wrong, please notate that, and I will respond, and I will look at that video and then maybe do another video of that game to explain that for the people that are following me. And I appreciate everybody that's following me. I really do. Thank you very much. And just take care of yourselves. Alright? I'll see you. Bye.